to the basic of Python. So in order for us to start, I need to open my terminal. So I'm going to create my project in the D folder. So I'm moving to the D folder of my computer. In your own computer, you might have the C folder, you might have the F folder, whatever folder you have. So in order for you to move to your folder, you have to write the folder's name and with the sign, the 2 dots. So I have moved to my D folder. So the first thing we have to do, we have to create what is called a visual environment. So creating a visual environment, which is very simple. All right, visual environment, visual env. And now I have to write a visual environment name. So that is my visual environment name. I've written it, and that's new env. So what will happen now? This visual environment will be created in my D folder. Alright, so I will have to pause the video from now on to when the download has been done. Alright, my setup has been done. So the first thing I have to do, I have to move into my visual environment. So moving into my visual environment folder, I have to write in cd new env. Correct. So the next thing is I have to activate my visual environment, now which is dot /script, scripts dot activate, scripts typo dot activate. Okay, so this shows that my visual environment has been activated. So the next thing is I will need to create my project. So I need to create a project for this visual environment. Okay, creating my new app now, what I will do is I have to create my project. So you have to type django admin start project, your project name, new project. So this is the name of my project. So this will have to create me my Django project called new project. So this will create my project in the visual environment. Okay, so let's check it out if we have created this folder called new project. Alright, let's check it out. So in my visual environment, you can see the folder, the new environment. This is it. You can see it here. New project has been created. So the next thing we have to do, we have to move into this new project folder. Okay, new project. Perfect. So the next thing now, we have to install what we have to install Django into a project. So we use pip for this installation. Pip install Django. So now a Django has already been installed successfully. So the next thing we have to do is to create our project. We have to create the apps. Sorry, we have already created a project, which is a new project, and now we have to create the app. So we can create an app by using this Django admin start app, and we have to write down the app name. Mine I've chosen first app. Okay, okay, I will have to pause this for now, and since this is not necessary, I mean the downloading stops. Okay, so our app has been created. So let's check if the app has been created. Okay, so we see here this is the app, first app, and also there's another command which you can use, and you'll find it a lot on most tutorials. So you can use this one called python manage.py start app. They both do the same thing. Second app. Just understand that the second app is just a name I'm giving to my apps. Right? You can write anything, or you can name your app any names that you want to name your app with. These two has been created. So if you check in here, you will see that we have two apps. The first app is called the first app. The second app is called second app. So you could see here that I've used python manage.py to create the second app, and I have also used Django dash and main start app to create. So these both can work. They perform the same thing. These commands, yeah, they all perform the same thing. So right now our project has been created. So let's try to run the server to make sure that we have not made anything wrong. If everything is correct, the server should run correctly. The server should run without a problem. So in order for us to run the server, we run python manage.py run server. Perfect. It means that there is no error that has occurred. So you see here that our server is running on this port number. This is the address, the HTTP address that the server is running on. So in order for us to view this on our browser, we just need to copy this. This has been copied. It has been copied successfully, right? We go to the browser, paste this here. All right, you see this install works successfully. Congratulations. So our project has been launched or has been set up successfully. So now what is next is for us to set up the files, and we start to create our websites and each and everything on Django. So everything has been done successfully. So this video ends here. We will now go to the next tutorial, which we have to do what we do. We have to create the path for static files, media files. We have to set up we have to create the media folder, the static folder, and from there now we have to move on to start creating new projects that we have to work on. So please join me in the next tutorial. We have successfully set up Django on a computer.